The other day I was brainstorming with a colleague of mine that helps me come up with some ideas for articles, and we threw out a concept kind of called, and we just grossly called it the tipping point with different things. And everything's got a certain tipping point. And this industry is so full of what I consider laughable, stupid statements. Okay, one of them that, and I get a kick out of this stuff, I really do. I sit back and laugh at it. One of it is, don't take any supplements until your diet is solid. What the fuck is that? Is that like 2 good meals out of 4? Is that 3 good meals out of 4? Or is it all 6 meals have to be good? You see what I'm saying? Where is that tipping point? Is it 3? Like, don't take the intra shit until you can at least hit 3 solid meals. Or is it 4? Or is it 1? The fuck is it? You know, because that's the general advice for supplements, right? Yeah. Your diet needs to be solid. What the fuck is that? You know, so define that.
Holy cow. Wow. Well, there's different schools of thought. Some people think as long as I eat 2 times a day and they're good and my calories are equal to eating 6 times a day. Damn, that's a good question.
That's because there's no answer.
Yeah, this is this is the classic case of trying to make a black and white answer to something that's always gray. And you could take a supplement, say vitamin D. All right, it's snowing here. It's been snowing for about 2 months. And I can tell you that most of the people that live around here, their vitamin D levels are probably under 20, probably under 25. And unless you're getting some whale blubber imported from Antarctica, you probably have low vitamin D levels. So you're not going to fix some things with just food. There's probably nutrients like vitamin D, for instance, that I would say don't wait until your diet is solid. Put it in there now. It's a good nutrient. You know, something like fish oil. Not everybody likes salmon. Not everybody likes mackerel, right? So that's another one. It's probably good to put it in your diet and not sit there and wait until your 5th meal is absolutely perfect with your first 4. So I think it's kind of silly. I think you're talking about, really optimizing and getting that last 5, 10, 15%. But man, that's a tough question. I will say this though, I don't think supplements fix bad dietary habits. You know, the old, I'm going to eat at McDonald's 3 times a day, but if I have my intra-workout shake, that's all that matters. I mean, that's okay. That's BS, obviously. But I don't think it's kind of like when you tell somebody, I get this a lot. People will say, they just deliberate for weeks on how to start their diet. What is the perfect calorie amount? And I get this all the time. Is it 12 times my body weight in calories? Is it 14 times? What percent of my carbs should be? Just start a diet and record it. Just start. Just get in the ball game. And then you can at least see what's happening and make changes. But to just try to get this perfect diet to start is silly. There probably is no perfect diet to start. And even if you do hit what would be perfect, it's probably going to change in a week or 2. So just get in the ball game. You know, don't wait until everything is perfect to start supplements. If you think there are some that will actually help, use them. Don't use them as a crutch to eat bad food. But then you get into what's bad food. Now, I'm a believer in 90-10. 90% of your food should be pretty clean and 10% should be fun food. Now, if you break that down and say you're eating 10 meals a day, or 10 meals every 2 days. So you're eating 5 meals a day. If 9 of those meals are good, then my 10th meal, guess what? It might be pancakes at IHOP. I have a hard time believing that if 90% of your diet is good, that a little bit of fun and enjoyment is going to be all that bad for you. So the purist might say, well, your diet's not on point. I would say, yeah, it is on point. Or if you take, I hear this too, well, cheat meals are stupid. This is a whole nother topic, but okay, let's say you eat 6 times a day, an average bodybuilder. We'll say 5 times. That's 35 meals a week. Say you have a cheat meal. So you mean to tell me that 34 out of 35 your meals were good and clean and that one cheat meal totally wrecked your diet? Unless you went to a buffet and you literally ate for 4 hours straight, I have a hard time believing that cheat meal was all that bad. So... I don't think you sit around and you wait for that perfect diet. That's a tough question, though.
Yeah, I agree.